What's up, Hits and Grits family? Welcome to another interview from the Invitational, this time with Kurt Belisarius from the US.
Hello.
So first things first, great that you made the trip. Right?
Yeah. I knew I had to make this trip ever since Mickey and Carlo both came to the US the last two nationals. So I knew I was going to return the favor and make the trip out here.
Okay, awesome. Awesome to have you. So let's start with the patch. The patch released a few days back. Big changes to shake up the meta, obviously. But what's your key take, your first impression? What are your feelings?
I feel like the patch was catered to the crowd that wanted to see the game.
Yeah.
See it shaken up a bit and see changes. I feel like the previous two patches were more directed to balance. And I prefer a balanced game. Other people wanted things changed. And if that's at the sacrifice of balance, I think they're getting what they want this time around, so I'm happy for them. But for me, I'm always more deferential to the balance of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. What they did in the past, right?
Yes.
The most patches went like little tweak
little
there,
incremental
little
changes.
there,
Yeah.
a point there, a point reduction there. So
There's some wild stuff in this one.
yeah, exactly. So talking wild stuff, what is wild? What is wild about this patch? Is there a certain combo, what is it?
I think there's definitely strong things for every faction.
Yeah.
For my own faction, Baratheons, Red Priestesses look really good.
Yeah.
And then there's other things in other factions. So now, I already thought Screamers were a little bit overtuned. Now they can take Blood Rider attachments for free, and they can't be weakened now.
Can't be
and
weakened.
what do you do then?
Yeah, we had that before. Yeah.
Mag the Mighty, you can get a discount and get him for 1 point.
1 point. 8 activation monsters list. Then.
Yeah. So there's
possible.
Greyjoys, Victorian. There's a lot of stuff out there that's.
Yeah. How do you feel like as a Baratheon player? How do you feel about Davos and Devon, right? His son. Is it Devon? Yeah.
Davos I really like because he gets to ignore attachment restrictions, and I wish they had done that with more commanders. Because especially in a faction like Baratheons, you're really kind of settled into the 4-3, and they don't really play well trying to squeeze in a 5th unit. And so it's hard to get your 4 points of attachments in unless you run like a 2-point attachment. And the only 2-pointer we have on Stannis' side is Justin Massey, who feels really underwhelming when you consider last time around they nerfed attack approach. Tyrion is still 1-point attachment. Samuel Tarly and Night's Watch just became 1 point. So for Justin Massey to still be 2 points, it doesn't feel the greatest.
Okay. Yeah, I mean the combo I originally meant Davos, the supply aid one.
Yes.
He brings his son for free now.
Oh, he does.
He does. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
So when you bring Davos with supply aid, you get the what is it? Reckless heroism
Dale Seaworth?
or the Dale Seaworth.
Yeah, I think he
so you get the 6th
Counter
charge.
Strike, right?
No, the 6th charge.
Devon's the auto
Seaworth, 6th charge for free. Into Kingsman, for example.
He comes for free with Stannis, right?
No, with Davos.
He comes with Davos.
You bring the father, you bring the son for free.
Okay.
So that's a combo. Because we know this combo from before, it was already strong, like supply aid from the Lightbringers.
Yeah.
The 6th charge on the Kingsman.
That's probably the thing I might be the most excited about,
See?
is the change to True Conviction to work on equal ranks.
Yeah.
So Davos, he looks great.
Yeah, so the rank changes to Dominating Pride. 3, right?
Yeah, there were a couple of them.
Dominating Pride.
Yeah, so I definitely like seeing the change to True Conviction, because that helps a lot of otherwise pretty underwhelming attachments actually have more appeal to them. I was really glad on the Renly side, we should speak a little bit about that. I was really glad to see Robar and Gaiard come down to 1 point each. Yeah. I still wish they would have followed through.
You mean the green, right?
Yeah,
the green and the red.
The green and the Robar, the
red.
red.
Yeah.
I still really would have liked to have seen the loyalty restrictions lifted on the 3 Rainbow Guard that switched sides and joined Stannis.
Yeah.
So Parman Crane, Geared Morgan, and Bryce Caron.
Later.
Maybe. That's a wish for next patch, right?
Yeah. So, like, talking patch, final thing on the patch, we've seen neutrals are taken out, right?
Yeah, the
Neutral
commanders are out. Yeah.
So Boltons and Brother Without Banners are obviously most punished by it because commander options drop. But what would you like to see in future updates when it comes to neutrals? the neutral faction or neutral stuff?
I would love to see a commander for Golden Company. And so trying to like flesh out these sub-factions within neutrals and give them each more of an identity.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so let's hope for that. So final last sentence on the Invitational. So what is your key moment, your most favorite moment, your most memorable, what will you remember? What will you take back to the US from this event?
Well, I've been quite raked over the coals at the Invitational. It's been eye-opening to see different styles of play. It's very different in Europe as opposed to in the US. There's a lot more retreating here, and as a Baratheon player, I don't like that.
You don't like that,
But I've loved just getting to play against so many talented and renowned players. There really is like the best of the best here, and it's been such a treat and a privilege to get to play against those people.
Awesome. So thanks for sharing. Thanks for having you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and again, so glad that you made the trip.
I am too.
Yeah, and I think there's nothing more to say. Until we meet again, roll those crits, guys.